An unscripted news video? My god, but why? Well, there is actually a couple of things going on here at the moment you'll all be happy to know, which is that there are new Battletech products coming out, and there seems to be some other developments too. So, let's get into a little bit of Battletech news, just here for all of you. I am sorry if I'm running a few days behind on some of these elements. I've just been busy with other projects and things like that, but I do think there's been a culmination of enough news that it's worthwhile giving you all a heads up. So on the Battletech Mercenaries front, a lot of new Mercenaries product is actually beginning to roll out. So you're beginning to see things like the Clan 2C packs coming out. You're beginning to see things like the Inner Sphere Recon Lance and Security Lance come out. So if you weren't part of the Mercenaries Kickstarter or you didn't get everything you wanted in the Kickstarter, this stuff is all starting to become available. You can either find it with your local retailers, or you can find it on Catalyst's website or through third-party websites if you're looking into it. I'm not doing this as an advertisement, I'm just letting you all know this stuff is available. Most of you will have probably already got that though, because I think most of you are playing Battletech. On the bigger news front, the Davion packs are finally starting to come out. First, the House Davion Heavy Lance has arrived, at least in the United States. And there's going to be another Davion Lance coming out as well, which is of the lighter variety. The Heavy Lance has the Templar, a new Thunderbolt, it has the Falconer, and it has the Thanatos. I particularly love the Thanatos. I think that very much is a big win. Though there is one thing, as a Canadian, I won't be getting my ones until the end of March. The tragedy, I know. But I actually am grabbing a bunch of these, because I want more of a diversity of Thunderbolt miniatures. I actually want to use a bunch of them in a bunch of different Lance packs, and I love the fact that it's got the swappable head in it. So, that is happening. Those are coming out. What else do we have going on here? Oh yes, I need to apologize to the Battletech community in this news video. So, as many of you know, I lost a bet on the channel when we had a member drive. About a year ago, actually over a year ago now, and I was forced, as a result of my word is my bond, I was forced to get a art piece done of Alaric without his shirt on. I was not expecting this to become a novel. However, Christina F. York has written a novel as a part of a Battletech non-canon romance series, which is the full novelization of Hungry Like the Wolf. I have not read it from back to back yet. I have not had the time to do that. I do intend to do that at some point in the future, but it is it's the gift that keeps on giving. So just as a heads up, this is now out there for any of you who are interested in it. I don't know how many of you that will be, but it exists. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Apparently some people hold me personally accountable for this. I just want to point out, I am not responsible for this. The audience asked for it. I begged the audience. I said, guys, please no. And they did anyway. So, you know, I am simply a man who fulfills his promises. When I lost the bet, I fulfilled the promise. But it's not my fault. You can't lay the blame of this at my feet. It is entirely the fault of the audience that follows this channel. That's my official story, and that's what I'm sticking to. The biggest thing I think we should talk about here, though, just as a quick aside, is that GAMA, the Game Manufacturers Association Expo, has actually pointed out that according to them, this is basically like as a bunch of retailers and third-party shops and etc., Battletech is the #2 selling game, at least in North America. Which is quite shocking. I'll just be honest. I did not expect Battletech to be in the #2 slot. That is tremendous. That is incredible. I just want to point out that that is because of the hard work of an enormous number of people. You know, even from the times that have not always been as great over the last 20 years for Battletech, every line developer, every contributor, etc., has all had their role to play, especially as the product has moved over to plastic, in making this huge resurgence grow beyond just a resurgence. Being the #2 game over the course of fall 2024, that's like Christmas season too. that is crazy. Like, you know, that's not something to be taken lightly, and that just makes me increasingly excited for where Battletech is going to go in terms of being a tabletop game, seeing the community grow, seeing the fiction grow. This is big news. It's bigger than Age of Sigmar, at least according to the Game Manufacturers Expo, which is very impressive. I really have to throw that out there. Like, that's very cool. As a final aside, also, as of this morning, which I just found out, there is actually a new free short story that has come out. Apparently, like, more than a few short stories have come out on the Catalyst website that are basically free. And I think this is overall a very good thing. The one that has come out today is called Way of the Ghost Dog, which is related to the Ghost Dog stories, of which there have been 2 so far. This one is apparently Ghost Dogs versus Pirates. I haven't read it yet, as it just came out this morning, though I did pick it up for free, and I do recommend checking it out. I will have links to all of the things we've talked about here today in the top pinned comment of this video, but yeah, that's just the Battletech news that I wanted to deliver to everybody. New force packs coming out, mercenary stuff reaching retail, we've also got new stories, and of course the biggest news of all, Battletech is the #2 tabletop game according to Gamma. That's wild. Alright everybody, I hope you all had as much fun as I did going over the news today. If you enjoy this content, as always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, I do appreciate it. And, of course, a huge thank you to all the channel members who allow me to operate this channel. I am now working on the next video for the channel, which is going to be a review over the Death Kangaroos. And I look forward to having that out to you guys hopefully next week. Alright, everybody enjoy your weekends, and I'll catch you all next time.